I'm Al Foster, and I'm about to play a great old blues song called The Sky is Crying. And I'm playing it straight from the charts from the Morristown Uke Jam. If you go to the Morristown Uke Jam website, you can download the free ukulele chords and lyrics to this song and play right along. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the song through, and then I'm going to give a little brief tutorial, little maybe close-up, slow motion on some of the chords and the strum patterns. And by the way, if you're in Morristown on November 2nd, that's the first Wednesday in November, I sure hope you'll come by with your ukulele and play with us. Because that's what we're doing this month, November. It's doing the blues. I'm doing The Sky is Crying here and 9 other great old blues songs. That's the theme of the November Uke Jam. This particular one, The Sky is Crying, it's a great old song from Elmore James, famously covered by Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, and lots of others. Anyway, here it is, The Sky is Crying. The sky is crying. Can't you see the tears roll down the street? The sky's crying. Can't you see the tears roll down the street? Been looking for my baby, and I wonder where can she be? So my baby early one morning, she was walking on down the street. So my baby early one morning, she was walking on down the street. You know it hurt me so bad, made my poor heart skip a beat. Got a real bad feeling that my baby, she don't love me no more. Got a real bad feeling that my baby don't love me no more. You know the sky's been crying. Can't you see the tears roll down my nose? That's The Sky is Crying. Old Elmore James blues song. So, let's talk a little bit about the song. This song, like many, not all, but like many of the blues songs we're going to be playing in November, is really pretty much a 3-chord song. Now there's a couple, this is not purely a 3-chord song, because there's a couple little passing chords that I'll show you as we go through, but pretty much this song is an A7, D7, E7 song. There's a couple of the little passing chords that I'll show you about. So it's a pretty basic 3-chord song, and all the verses, the vocal ones and the instrumental ones, go through that same progression. So anyway, let's just take a quick look at those chords. A7th, most of you are probably familiar with, it's just that. A lot of the song takes place in that A7th. D7th, there's two ways to play it. I tend to use that one. But there's also this one where you bar all here and then just go like, it works just as well. So either that or that. Now this song, before it goes to its E7th, it has a real quick F7th. It goes like this. So just a quick slide. So the F7th just takes place for one quick strum. So in this case, it makes sense to use this form for your E7th rather than that one, because it makes this transition so much easier, right? And then from there, when the song transitions back down to the D7, you might just want to slide right back down like that. So now let me slowly take you through the whole chord sequence here. We'll do it slowly so you'll see how this goes. Again, the song starts in A7th. Here, I'll sing along so you see. The sky is crying. There's a D7th. Well, down the street. Back to the D7th. The sky is crying. Can't you see the tears roll down the street? Back to that A7th. Now here comes that quick. Been looking for my baby, and I wonder where can she be? A real quick E7th, and it goes back to the next verse. So that's the sequence. So starts with the A7th. Goes to the D7th, back to the A7th. Then back to the D7th. Back to the A7th. Now here comes that good. F7, E7. Looking for my baby. Back down to the D7th. A7th, D7th, A7th. A quick stop and then a little E7th to end the verse. Transition back to the next one. So that's the sequence throughout the entire song. Now, before we go to the strumming, there's one at the very end of the song. Just to end the song, there's a little quick A sharp 7th. Let me show you how. Here's the ending of the song. Let me take you through it. You know the sky's been crying. Can't you see the tears roll down my nose? Just a little quick A7th just to end the song. That's all it does. So here's the end progression. So to go from the A7th to the A sharp 7th, here's your A7th that everyone knows. Just bring that finger up one fret to make it a sharp, and then bar the other strings to bring them all up one. So A sharp to A sharp to A. That's all. And again, it's very momentary. If You don't want to do that, and it's not going to hurt the song. It's just at the very end of the song to end the song. That's the only purpose of that A sharp seventh. Okay, so that's the chord sequence. Now let's move to the right hand and talk about the strumming pattern on this one. Let me just strum a little bit, then I'll tell you about it, at least how my attempt to describe this. I find myself doing this one with all downstrokes. If you saw there, I didn't even do any upstrokes. It was just, and what I'm hearing in my head when I'm doing this is sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the basic pattern. Now, let me do it a little bit slower now. Just. So that's the basic strumming pattern. So again, that is The Sky is Crying, one of the 10 blues songs that we're going to be playing on November 2nd at the Uke Jam, Morristown Uke Jam. Hope to see you there. And by the way, and I've been saying this for most of these songs, you probably noticed that this song, like many of the songs that I've been doing these videos for, has an instrumental verse. The chord sequence is exactly the same as it is for the vocal verses. So when we get to the instrumental verse, you can either just play those chords along, or if you'd like, and I'm hoping some of you will join me in doing a little bit of blues riffing during that, just to add a little color to it and add some fun to it. But either way, whatever you want to do, it'll be just fine. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with these blues on November 2nd.